It was so hard. Everyone knew it was me coming in. As soon as I respawned, they'd look up in the sky and start shooting me. Even if I was trying to fly to the ground as quick as possible, I just couldn't rejoin Mongrel. The setup wasn't incredible, so game 2 wasn't that great. Game 3, however, we continued dropping at the same POI, and things got off to a far better start. This time successfully avoiding Peterbot, sticking together like glue, and even getting a chance for a little bit of action and some shooting at other players. It felt like I was in the tournament now, actually making a difference. In this game, we even managed to hold high ground at one point, and I had an opportunity to spray and shoot at all the other players that were below us, trying to rotate in, dealing a bit of damage and trying to get some eliminations as well, but people build so bad. I'm a zero builds player, people. Don't forget that in the context of this tournament, everyone else is very good at builds. I haven't touched them over years. Mongrel shouting at me just to shoot at people, try and annoy them, but I think people realised it may have been us up the top there. And again, because they know we're probably the weakest duo in the tournament, we were a big target. And I unfortunately got separated from Mongrel as he went a little bit further ahead in the sky base. I kept on shooting people, but not doing too much damage, and got trapped away from him, trying to rotate in. I successfully made it off the high ground, but as I fell down trying to link up with him, I started getting shot at. My wall got taken, and I couldn't quite get away. Mongrel held it down for a little bit longer. It was just so fun playing with him. Like, pro players are genuinely just built different. It is insane. Despite being really endgame here, like, the circle is so small, we still only came 12, so that's no placement points at all. And then, game 4 happened. This is where things took a turn for the worse, and I may have crashed out pretty hard. Bro, I'm about to back out. Our drop spot was still working well. We managed to avoid being taken down despite running into Ronaldo and Canada, who were near us as well. Mongrel ended up getting a hit with the sniper, but one of the buildings very close to where we landed, and we decided to push in, make sure we were getting the elim and the point to our name. But dude, pushing anyone in this tournament, pro or amateur, is never easy, even if they're weak. As I tried to come in and help him, Peterbot again realised that we were nearby, shockwave into us. Bro just landed on my head and absolutely destroyed me, and this is where things went downhill. All the teams around us started building up and creating mini bases just so they could shoot up at me as I respawned in to get a free kill on me. Remember, every elimination is worth 1 point, and since placement points are so hard to get, these kills give huge points to everyone, so they were gunning for me.
Jack, you're so bad. Dude, this is what I mean. Like, it's so close.
The obvious reason for my crash out is the fact that I was just getting killed over and over. But the real reason behind it is the annoyance in the fact that my account was locked to using my skin. This is stupid. Let me change my skin so people stop harming me, bro. It was a bug. It was not meant to happen. But no matter how many cosmetic changes I made before or after my game, it would always spawn me in with the Allier skin. Meaning, in any game, whenever anyone got a little glimpse or glance of my icon skin, they knew it was me, and they could gun at us to get an easy elim. Let's say, for example, I was wearing any skin I wanted. You'd never know who was who on the map, especially as the game went on and the circles brought everyone together. I literally almost left it. It was like an old COD rage quitting instinct to bring up the menu and back out. I think if I had done that, Epic may have been quite annoyed. It may have even disqualified that game if I'd done it. Just knowing that everyone was looking for my skin in the air, there was nothing I could do for any of the games to avoid being focused. It just sent me. Yeah, so stupid. I may as well not be playing. Now, I was also told, and everyone was told, that our microphones would not be broadcasted to our streams. This was the initial plan. You'd only just watch us play. You wouldn't hear us. But I didn't know people on stream could hear me crashing out. What the this? Obviously, I'm family friendly in my content, but I do swear time to time, and this is one of those moments that really got to me. So apologies for any kids that were watching. You also were not allowed your phone on the stage. So I had no way of reading messages for anyone on my team or any friends that were watching telling me that I'm swearing on stream. I had no idea what was going on outside of this tournament. I just wanted people to stop shooting me. It's like everyone had a minigun and auto-aim fired me all at once. But the thing is that people don't realise, because the clips online of this moment have millions of views, hundreds of thousands of likes, and people are on my site. So many people came up to me and said they felt bad. which I really appreciate. Peterbot and Aussie Antics even said they felt bad when they were doing this to me.
Ali, I'm so sorry, wherever you are, man.
They even were kind enough to say, please use code ALIA.
Use code Ali in the item shop or something, bro. Like, hook my man up.
There's a little bit of a sorry for how many times I was getting farmed, and if you do feel sorry for me, you and your friends can go to the bottom right hand corner of the item shop, pop in code ALIA. Just having it there whenever you get anything in Fortnite is the best way to support me, so I do appreciate it. But despite getting farmed so hard, I did actually manage to come back and land successfully. I went into the storm, jumped on a zip line, and managed to run away. I even managed to slowly rotate in at the edge of storm with none of the other players knowing that I'd managed to come back. But then something really bad happened. I ended up just behind a giant pool of loot. Materials, weapons, shields. I genuinely thought, despite how much of a bad time I just had, we were back in this game. But then, out of nowhere, suddenly, all of our games froze. All the streams went offline. Something really bad had happened. There were so many viral clips online saying that I DDoSed or I turned the power off at the event because I was just raging so hard. Obviously, that is not the case. I think there was a power or internet issue, so everything got taken offline. But actually, all the kills that were farmed on me by those pro players did not count because the game crashed. I had pro players turn to me like, dude, Ali, you've got to get away from Peterbot. He's farming kills on you. I'm like, I know he is. I'm trying to survive here. With there being 6 games in total, and the 4th one you just see not counting, with 3 more games to play. After the power came back online, we all went back to our setups to play the final 3 games. Me and Mongrel actually swapped our drop spots up, landing in different areas, trying to avoid being farmed. It did not go well. We didn't really know what loot was there, and all that ended up happening was that Peterbot actually just farmed other creators. Same thing that happened to me ended up happening to Lachlan and Cypher. You just cannot stop this kid. He's a literal demon. Despite what everyone said, we did actually end up coming after. I really didn't want to. I'm a competitive guy at heart. We got destroyed. Peterbot came first, as you expect. But the question is, will I ever play in a Pro-Am again? Okay, maybe with 0 builds I'd have a chance. Do you guys think I should try and lock in, become a lot better at builds again? Despite how hard I got memed, I genuinely did have a really good time. A big shout out to all the creators I've met. I got loads of awesome Fortnite videos coming your way, so I'll see you on one of them soon. Thank you so much for watching. Officially quitting Fortnite.
So I wanted the OG FNCS pickaxe, but the only way to get that pickaxe is by going to the Pro-Am. And the problem is the Pro-Am is in California and I live in Georgia, so it's literally the furthest it could be from me. So I couldn't go to that Pro-Am. But one of my subscribers, Dab, said he was going to it. He said he would give me a code. And I'm gonna be honest, I actually didn't believe him at first, but then he sent me videos of him at the Pro-Am. After the Pro-Am, he sent me a picture and said, yo, I got the pickaxe code, I can give it to you whenever. And obviously, I wasn't just going to take the code from him for free, I was going to give him $100, but I asked him to do a wager. The wager was, if he beats me in a 1v1, I'll give him $200 instead of $100. If I beat him, I'll give him $50 instead of $100. And he agreed to it. Yo.
Yo, what's up?
What up, bro? What up, bro? How was Pro-Am, dude?
It was good, bro. I met like Cypher PK.
Nice. Let's go. What did you meet?
I'm a big.
Hi, Manjans. I'm good. I'm doing good. I'm a little bit bothered by the servers got found immediately.
What if a new continent appeared in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean? The world as we know it today would change completely. New borders would have to be drawn. Routes reworked, and flight
Servers could be off for a couple of hours, though. I don't know how long it will be off, like more than an hour probably. I don't know. Don't know exactly, but yeah, but I'm willing to wait. It's a Friday for me. I might have to leave at like 5 p.m. in Middle East time. Because I'm gonna play football, or what people call soccer. But like, Oh my god. Man, Jones, did you get the house that you rented yet? Don't hear what you're saying because of the TikTok sounds. I'm not watching TikTok right now. I'm just watching what's it called? YouTube Shorts. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, but did you get the house that you wanted yesterday? Cause the huzz, I don't even know what that kind of saying. Fortnite servers coming on. I need to myself. No answer yet, but I'm still waiting. One day, it'll be. I think you have enough for us to do it. One day, it will happen, bro. What is your next stream? You gonna stream today? I don't know about this evening. Makes sense. My final exams, aka PATs, are coming in in 1 week. Because I'm going to graduate into high school. Even though I don't really some people think I'm like 13, 14, but I'm not really. Let me try to see picture real quick. Maybe I need some helpful tips on the downtime. Fortnite. Okay. Got my merch in today. I'm wearing it right now. That's cool. So good. That's nice to know. Your own merch. That's crazy. Wait, what? I'm just looking on Twitter right now, seeing if like the servers. Affiliates. No, this is the other types of Fortnite. Applies. I also got to the ranked cup glider from yesterday because I got more than 50 points. So on the cup, I forgot what it's called, ranked cup. I he got it Unreal yet? On ranked reload, I'm champion, but it's super difficult for me to get. Like, it's very difficult for me to hit. Like I'm champion 39% right now on ranked reload. So I think but in the past I got Unreal like I think 3 or 2 times. I don't know. But this time it's very hard for me to get Unreal. Come on, Fortnite, come on. Get you Unreal, buddy, don't worry. Alright, thanks. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Because I've been struggling a lot, because every time ranks restarts, lobbies get harder and harder and harder and harder. And for some reason, every time I get into a match, whether it's Battle Royale, reload, normal reload, ranked reload, I am always loaded in with the best Middle East players on earth. I could be loaded in with some random Middle East player with more than 10k earnings for no reason at all. It's kind of stupid in my opinion. Let me go to my Fortnite tracker because I feel like it's Fortnite downtime. I think. Wait, what is 2 a.m. ET on Middle East? UTC. What the heck? Wait, so let me see. Middle East. Wait, my country time zone. Time zone. Oh, okay, so I'm done. Okay, I'm done. 2 a.m. ET to GMT. No, I'm so bored of Miss Fortnite. Same. I think in my country it says 6 a.m. but in my country right now it's 11:35 a.m. so it doesn't make sense. Wait, so let me go back to Twitter real quick. May 15, this is 2 a.m. ET. Yeah, so it doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It says it's 6 a.m., but like, for me, it's not 6 a.m. Or I'm doing something, or I'm just super dumb. I wish it happened yesterday. It would have been better yesterday, because I have school and it would have updated while I have, you know. So, kind of boring. So flipping boring. Like, I want to play Fortnite. I'm so bored. Oh my god.
Another day and another updating Fortnite.
Another update. I'm gonna crash out. I just want Fortnite to update badly, like. Why does it have to do this to us? It's just so dumb. Fortnite down. Gotta go, buddy. Talk to you later. Alright, bye, man. Chance. Have a good day. Let's go on capital. So,
我在北京。
I was younger then. Take me back to when
Found my heart broken, make friends I've lost through the years. And I've not seen the boring fields in so long, and I know I've gone I was younger then.
I'm sorry.
No! This. Yeah. That. This is. Hello, my gosh. Oh my god. Is this copyright? Yeah, it is.
Calmly feel myself evolving, appalling, so much I'm not divulging. Been stalling, I think I hear applauding, they're calling. Mixtapes aren't my thing, but it's been awfully exhausting. Hanging on to songs as long as daunting, which caused me to have to make a call I thought was ballsy, resulting in what you see today. Proceed indulging, as always, the one-trick pony says so quick to see. Efficient, got ambition, sort of vicious, yep, that's me. Not artistic, unrealistic, chauvinistic, not those things. All the distance, so prolific, post-cryptic, move swiftly, unsubmissive, the king of mischief, the golden ticket, rare sight to see. I stay committed, embrace the rigid, I'm playful with it, yeah, basically. Too great to mimic, you hate your bitter, no favoritism, that's fine with me. Create the riddles, trade and civil, unsafe a little, oh yes indeed, it's plain and simple. I'm far from brittle, unbreakable, you following, I'm Bruce Willis in a train. I'm like trading your car for a new jack. I'm like having a boss getting upset cause you asked to relax on your paycheck. I'm like doing hits. I'm like watching your kid take his first steps. I'm like saying Bill Gates couldn't pay. This is too broke. Where am I going with this? Unbelievable. Inconceivable. See myself as fairly reasonable. But at times I can be stubborn, so if I have to, keep the easy road. That's just not the way I like to roll. Unfeasible. I'm gonna already I don't hang around no phonies. I don't really got no trophies. I don't know why God chose me. Got something in the cup and codeine. Changed my style, they told me. Now they come around like, homie, man, y'all better back up slowly. Back up slowly? Who are you kidding? How could you down here always deliver? Ripping it down, talking the back of my mouth, supposed to dip my whistle. See my next one, I was a kid, but what can I say? I think I'm busy. Check on you guys, you're doing alright, you're really soft. That's what I figured, they got my name. Shake the whole ass, put them in shot. Okay, I admit it, that's over the top. Like bricks every time I step my foot on the ground, I get mistook for a name with no weight to his name. I'm just shook, let's not beat around the bush. Even my B-sides throw him off like how's he do it. Some say I'm a great influence, I don't know about that, but I did do the best I could. Hollywood, whole name doesn't go Hollywood. You think that you don't know me good? You think that you don't know me good? Hollywood, whole name doesn't go Something new, talking never happened. It's a person that can see the bright side through the dark times when they hate. You ain't never had nothing in the freedom. Fucking more is they rather do something that they really love and take a pay cut. It's a person that would never rap or trying to. They are just trying to get some credibility so they can feel it about a stranger. It's a person that can take what's got in life and turn it into motivation. It's not anything in itself. This was only listen to you, but you never hear my words. You don't know my words. Let me guess. You wanted a lot of deep, probably. We can keep running like just in case someone gets somebody to believe. Please don't come after me. I just want to be alone right now. I'm gonna take it all away and just get off. Don't blame me. You wanted to stay, not so funny. That's the part that you stay. How I been nothing else good. If only I this whole I'm trying to be. And it why you pray on my mind? Why you pray on my time? Tell me what you let it go and put it all behind us. That's what I did. Now you give me what
Yeah.
Good boy. Good boy. Everything that chills me makes me feel alive.
Oh, why is this copyrighted now? I just fucking. What's this name even? What's this for?
El Clásico. Barca versus Madrid. Chesney or Courtois. Balde or Alaba. Araujo or Rudiger. Ibarsi or Asensio. Koundé or Valverde. Pedri or Bellingham. Frenkie de Jong or Modric. Gavi or Camavinga. Lamine Yamal or Rodrigo. Rafinha or Vini Jr. Lewandowski or Mbappe. El Clásico. Barca versus Madrid. Chesney or Courtois. Balde or Alaba. Araujo or Rudiger. Baby, do you want baby, do you want
Baby, do you love
Oh, it's just... Okay, show it. What? 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 What?
Come with me. Let's go for a flight.
It's late here at Flimtog.
So back at speed for 70 old pilot in the drink. Oh, the show, the eighth column, and the fourth that's the group. And how is this
Gonna go weightless right here?
I'm straight, guys. It's a loop.
A loop, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, right on. What else you got? Backflip. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Gonna go weightless right here. And then the cheese will load up again.
You're gonna have to do it again. I'm sorry.
You got it. You can do it whatever you want.
I'm proud of this.
Yeah, it happens kind of fast. Here we go.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. That was honestly so much scarier than what I could ever imagine. Just because it's so narrow. And like if you go off, it's like falling off a cliff.
Sometimes you forget that you can actually really hurt yourself on it. These things do happen. Not doing it ever again after this one.
Oh, yeah. That was honestly so much scarier.
Sí, man. Vamos con. Nie dużo wrócić bez zgaszenia.
Yes.
Yes.
What? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Go, 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 go.
Nice. Stay concentrated. You're good. Really good. Breathe, breathe, breathe.
Go, 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 go.
Keep breathing.
Breathe. Go, 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 go.
Keep going. Keep breathing. Really good. Halfway. Same again. You can do it. Keep going. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Come on.
Slow down, you got it. You got it, Joe. Right.
Thank you. 21 next.
Is the rock on this side? What? Can we move on this side? Okay? Okay. You got it, Sam. Okay, 20.
Come on, you know what to do.
Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh, this is the flying loop challenge. The first 5 points win. Yeah! Oh, accuracy was dead. Power. Oi! Number 2 don't want it. Whoa! Yo! That's 2. She's looking at you. I know. I know. It's on there. It's on it. Yeah. If you touch number 3, it's done.
3, 2, 1. Dropping.
Someone straight through hell with a smile. Straight through hell with a smile.
Oh, stop it.
Let's say who's your favorite Brown and Gritty player? I didn't know a couple of things. Was it your favorite from the friend? Winners on their concert. Now they face off on the global stage. 32 of the world's greatest clubs. One tournament, one champion. For the first time ever, right here in the United States. A battle for glory. Be there to witness history in the making. World Soccer, supercharged. A new era for the FIFA Just World Cup 2025. Get your tickets now. If you're a Fortnite fan, chances are you've heard this voice before.
Yo, what's going on, Timmy fans?
From commentating on huge Fortnite tournaments.
Stretch or Mega. Mega went out deep. He went in early. He's pushing back in. He knows he doesn't have it. He can't get the medkit off. That's it. As long as Stretch heals this, State, Staff, and Stretch will be going through to the grand final.
To being fired by Epic Games.
Basically, I had a meeting this morning. I've been dropped from the broadcast today.
And then telling the stories of many Fortnite pros.
Smile Booga Gearsdorf has become a household name. AK30 is now officially the king of Fortnite. You already know who I'm talking about. It's the big thing.
This is the entire story of Aussie Antics.
I've told a lot of people's stories, but for the first time, I'm telling my own.
Sean Cochran, also known as Aussie Antics, was born on November 4th, 1993 in Australia. Like many people we talk about on this channel, and like many of you watching, Aussie's love for video games started out when he was a kid.
I've been playing video games since I was born, basically. My brother's 5 years older than me. He was into gaming since he was like 3 or 4 years old, so I literally was born playing games. My first vivid memory of gaming was when I was 5 years old. I got a Nintendo 64 with Rampage on it for Christmas. A lot of people watching this, too young to even know what that is, but it was a big deal at the time. I literally treated my brother that day, and that was one of my first vivid memories of gaming. But yeah, my brother is a massive gamer. He's got tattoos all up his arms of gaming, so I pretty much just grew up around it.
And before we keep going, yes, if you haven't noticed yet, this is my own personal interview with Aussie. You cannot find out this information anywhere else on YouTube, and we talked to him about some amazing things, so keep watching to the end of this video to find out everything you need to know about the ups and downs of Aussie. Anyways, getting back to the story, it didn't take long for Aussie to start getting serious about video games.
The first game that I guess I took really, really seriously and got extremely good at was Overwatch. I got top 500 in Season 1 and Season 2 of Overwatch. But I don't know, there was never really, as far as like the career with streaming and gaming, the goal was never to be like, And then it's a career. I never thought it was going to be a career. I just wanted to go live streaming and just have people to talk to while playing it. And then it kind of just kept snowballing one thing into the other.
But just because he was gaming didn't mean he had no life. He went to school and even played sports as well.
I played a lot of sports at a very young age. For me, sports was a competitive outlet, but also I absolutely hated school. I couldn't stand school, so sports was a way to get out as much school as possible. So I was playing everything. I played rugby league, rugby union, I played soccer for both the Europeans. I even played weird sports like water polo. I was playing like basketball. Literally, if you get me out of school, I would play the sports. But I did grow up being very, very competitive with sports. But it was always really weird because I didn't get along with a lot of other people I played sports with because all I wanted to do was play video games. And at the time, video games was not as cool. I'm 30 years old. Like 20 years ago, playing games was not as cool as it is today. And I would always get relentlessly bullied by the people I played sports with, which probably turned me even more to video games, which obviously was then my competitive outlet.
And as he grew up, video games became an important escape from reality for Ozzy.
I never really got along with people my age. I never really liked school. I was pretty badly bullied through high school just because I was the kid who wanted to go home and play World of Warcraft. I still played sports. I actually played sports at a representative and state level, so I was still an active kid. I was still being healthy, but I just never really got along with kids my age on a social level, so games was always my escape.
Ozzy continued to game even after high school, but unlike a lot of YouTubers, including me, he actually got a degree from university.
I just finished my degree. I've got my bachelor's degree in psychology. I just finished that, and then I was doing my certificate 3 and 4 in fitness, so becoming a personal trainer. So during the majority of my early streaming career, for about 2 years in before I went full-time, I was running my own personal training business, and because I had the psych degree, I'd work mostly with clients that had like mental health issues, and I would basically like liaison and work with their therapist, and we would use training as like a part of their rehabilitation tool. It was a really cool job. I honestly loved it. It paid really well, and I was super passionate about it, so I wasn't like trying to escape that to get into streaming.
Back in the early 2010s, it was expected of everyone to go to university, get a normal job, and live a normal life. Social media was barely a career option at that point, if at all. It was at best a hobby, and at worst a huge waste of time, especially if you were asking your parents. But slowly, as time went on, content creation seemed less and less like a dream and more of a reality that you could turn into a career. And Ozzy decided he wanted to take a crack at the streaming thing, so he created his channel, Ozzy Antics, on May 23rd of 2018.
When I began streaming was like probably one of the worst starts to streaming anyone's ever had for the most part. I lived with my parents. We had 2 down, 1 megabit up internet, which that is like slow even for 6-7 years ago, but I just could not stream, but I wanted to so badly. So I very first started making YouTube videos. I made terrible montages. I wish I still had them. I deleted all of them. I edited them myself. They were awful, but I then ended up getting a satellite internet. It cost me like $2,000 to get a little satellite receiver with another antenna that I put on my roof, and the only spot that I could get even internet good enough to stream at in any quality was on my balcony, and if it was a hot day, it would overheat, and I would have timers on my stream to go and actually rotate ice pack in a cooler box to keep it cool so I could keep streaming. And if it was cloudy, I couldn't stream. It was just an absolute nightmare. And then I spent more money to get another satellite, which then didn't work either. It was terrible. So the first 6 months of me streaming was just doing it in the worst quality, but I loved streaming so much. I just wanted to so badly.
As you could probably tell by now, Ozzy was incredibly dedicated to streaming, but he knew he couldn't continue to stream on the balcony at his parents' house. He needed to figure something else out.
When I first started streaming, the kind of moment for me was my friend went away on vacation and he asked me to house sit, and I was like, hey man, I can't do this thing where I stream video games and stuff. He didn't really understand what it was, but I was like, man, you got really good internet, can I just bring my PC to your house? Like, yeah man, please do, you're house sitting, do what you want to do. And that was when I first experienced actual internet, and it was so amazing, and I was like, man, this makes my content so much easier, makes streaming so much more fun. I need to keep doing this. He came back, and I didn't know how to approach it with him, and I had the conversation. We ended up, I rented his garage space. That was when I kind of started to realize, maybe I can do this full time, because my viewers started to go up. It was right before I bought my house, but yeah, if it wasn't for my mate Kevin, I don't think I would be here, because he let me stream out of his garage. It was 45 degrees Celsius, that's 115, 120 degrees Fahrenheit through the middle of the day in there. I would have to stop stream sometimes or end stream because of the heat, but conditions, weather permitting, I actually had internet I could stream on. When I first bought my house and I got into streaming, I got a fiber internet plan for $36,000. And this is where everyone made fun of me, everyone on my stream. This is where even my most loyal supporters were like, you are an idiot. But I was like, look, you don't understand. From someone who's gone through all this for internet, it means so much to me. I want to be able to stream whenever I want. Even the internet I got, if my new house would still cut out all the time. I'm in the middle of a tournament, it would cut out and it would infuriate me. So it was worth it for me, despite being so expensive. I was like, this is what I want to do to be able to stream. Because again, it wasn't about making a whole bunch of money. I was like, look, you guys support me. I make this money from you guys. I'm happy to spend it back to be able to do more of it. Like, that was the goal. I didn't make any money from streaming for the first 2 or 3 months of being full-time to make back the money that I'd spent in the last 2.5 years on content. From like microphone to like my overlays to like green screen, like all of the gear that I bought was more money than I made for 2.5 years of streaming. When it came to the internet, it was just like, reinvest it back. Like, it got me this far. You guys keep supporting me. It's what I need to make better content, so I'll do it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It makes me really happy that my internet works because I can't imagine I'd disrupt that. And he did all of that to barely stream to any viewers at all. He wouldn't tell any of his friends or family that he was streaming. It was just him, his computer, his Fortnite game, and of course you guys. The few people that were watching by the time meant a lot to us.
Yeah, so I first started streaming Fortnite and it was just I was playing solos and people would watch me, and I was a TTV kid. I had TTV in my name, so like, you know, you'd beat someone. I was pretty decent because I came from being like really good at PUBG, and people would come to my stream like you know, talk me and flame me, and then I would be really nice to them, so they would stick around. And then as I got like, you know, 5 or 10 viewers within a couple of weeks, which I was super surprised by. My original goal was 10 viewers by the end of the year. I started in like October. I just wanted to hit 10 viewers a single time. I started in October and I had it within like a week, and then people would stick around, and then I was like, oh cool, like let's play together, let's do some squads, you know, with people in chat. And then that grew my community more, and then I was like, oh man, not everyone can get involved. So I actually started doing like stream snipe games where I would make a squad with my viewers, and then we'd get it.
The first flag of the United States was adopted in 1777 out of the colors red, white, and blue. The new country had just declared its independence from Britain and was made of 13 new states that used to be British colonies. So they decided to put 13 red and white stripes on the flag. And in this blue area of the flag, called the canton, they placed one white star for each of the 13 states in the Union: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut, Massachusetts,
Yes? Yes! Let's go. No, bro. Yes! A gold one!
Being consistent is key because as you're building yourself, your brand, if you're posting daily, people that subscribe to you have something new to watch every day. Now, some people might get burnt out, but if you want it really bad and
You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? I did, and you're about to find out.
Uh-oh. I got time.
You hear that? That's the sound of sizzling.
I have a small business too. The one thing I try to do is not have my jingle stuck, but
You ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava?
Sure. I think I've...
No, chest! With a slurp as well. Got that. First person to find a mythic wins.
Let's do it, bro.
Someone has a chuck cannon. No, I killed the wrong person.
Yes! Oh my god.
I'm so close, I can feel it.
Who has the chuck in? No!
Chuck cannon! First person to find a mythic item wins.
Alright, let's go.
I'm already dead.
Wait. Oh! Nice, dead.
Where's these mythics at, bro?
But I'm the best loot, bro.
Wait, is that a black grappler?
Right?
No, it's a normal grappler.
Salco's in my game. Help me get the rank up, Salco. The main advice I could give someone if they want to be a content creator is to start. If you don't start, how are you gonna ever know if you succeed, or how are you gonna ever know if that video could have gone viral? And then the reason why I say post every day is because if every day someone could give you a scratch card or a lottery ticket, and you have a chance to win the lottery every day, are you gonna take it or are you not gonna take it? Same thing with content creation. That video you post on that day could hit 1 million. The next thing you know, it's made your career. You don't know.
Yeah. All right, the last question I have for you. It's once again a question by my viewers. What does your family and your friends think of your YouTube channel? How do they respond to it?
So my girlfriend, she always watches my stream. She's in every single video stream. She watches everything. She's a major fan.
Yeah.
She's membership. She'll do anything. If I bring something out, she'll just buy it. She's a hardcore fan, basically.
Yeah.
My girlfriend now. My girlfriend's always supported me through it all. For example, people like my nan and granddad and that, they ain't got a clue what social media and that is. So they just see, yeah, he does something online. That's it. They don't understand what I'm doing, but they just understand, okay, he does something online, blah, 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 right?
Yeah.
And then, for example, my dad's sister, they know what I'm doing. They're happy for me. They want me to do well, obviously. They don't understand about Fortnite and what I'm doing and how it's working. And they also question, when I get certain brand deals and that, why you? Why are they choosing you? It's just you. Do you know what I mean? They see me as just their brother or something. Why you? I'm because I'm him. I'm him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't understand it. They don't understand it. My girlfriend understands because she plays Fortnite. She knows. I talk to her all the time about ideas I have in the industry. So she understands it, but everyone else is a bit they want me to do well. They don't see it cringy and that. My dad laughs at me sometimes when I'm first to 1 HP. He's like, what are you doing? But he understands what I'm doing as well at the same time. He knows what I'm doing. Because obviously, I went and just spent, my gaming setup's around 15, 16 grand. So obviously, they're going to be why? Well, they wouldn't let me spend that money if they knew this was a waste, if you know what I mean. They're just going to waste their money. So that's one factor as well. But they all... And the only advice I could say as well, if you think something's cringy, don't care what people think. I've never cared what anyone thought, and that's why I'm here today. If you just care what people think, then it's just hell's.
Yeah, that was a huge thing for me at the time. When I started my YouTube channel, I didn't tell anyone. I was no one can know this, that I do this, because no one's watching me yet, and everyone's gonna think it's cringe. But now when people ask me, I'm just open about it. I feel
yeah, you go, dude.
Yeah.
I just took all my shield off, great.
This one's pulling back.
Yeah, I got a chug jug back there, so I need to go back to it.
I got a grappler for you if you don't have any mobility.
I've got 1 with 9. What's this one got? This has got 10. Nice. Make it. Gonna make it.
I got a shockwave launcher. Do you have any rockets?
Yes.
Thank you.
Alright. Any other questions?
Those were all, bro. Let's just win this game and...
Let's win the game. Okay, shockwave me back into zone.
Day 2 of trying to hit a no-bounce psycho in Rocket League.
Yes, yeah. Oh, what the hell? But
Wait, you're kidding. I really like M&M.
I prefer Skittles.
And better.
What are you doing? Oh, hey there, man. I'm just commenting on every person. Which prisoner is rich? Every
The finger down. Strict parents edition. Alright, I'd like to see a movie, please. Okay, great. Would you like that regular or organic? What's the difference? Well, a regular movie is one made entirely by AI, and an organic movie is one made entirely by human beings. Okay? I'll take an organic movie then. Okay? That'll be $1,000. Wait, what? Why? That's so much money. Well, movies made by people cost a lot more money to make now, and because not many people can afford to see them, obviously the price is going up. But a regular movie, a movie made by AI, doesn't cost that much to make, so it doesn't cost that much to see, which is about $5 a ticket. Fine, I'll take a regular movie then. Awesome. And would you like that with ads or ad-free? Oh my god, what's the difference? With ads, it's $5. Without ads, it's $100. Okay. I'll take a regular movie with ads. Please.
The 3 for me only gets you a bottomless chick. Go ahead.
Hi, I'd like to see.
Oh.
Why won't you let me in?
Sorry, piano player song.
No, I have Simply Kingdom.
Oh, come right this way, Liz. VIP section straight up.
She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Yeah, yeah. She was a fairy. She was a fairy. Yeah.
Barcelona can embarrass their rivals once again just before the season ends. They have destroyed Real Madrid to surely win the La Liga title, and now they could celebrate it against Espanyol at their home ground. The last time this happened was in 2023. Barca started dancing on their pitch, but it was so embarrassing to see that Espanyol's fans invaded the pitch and even attacked Barca players. So they better get ready, because today it will happen again. Barcelona can embarrass their rivals once again just before the season.
If I hit this shot, your third ad is a good boy.
Huh?
What did you say? Good boy. If I hit this shot.
17:30. Somebody should I just wanna lay in my bed. That's it. Just the day I swear I'm not doing anything. No, I ain't going my head. I just wanna lay in my bed. That's it. Just the day I swear I'm not doing anything. No, I ain't going my head. I just
That's the celeb element. That's Ariana Grande. It's gotta be. If that's not Ariana Grande, I don't know who it is. Come on. I know it is. It's all not. That's the celeb element. That's Ariana Grande. It's gotta be. If that's not Ariana Grande, I don't know who it is. Come on.
Day 2 of trying to hit a no-bounce cycle in Rocket League.
What country has the weirdest punishments? A lot of my viewers are actually from this country. So take a guess and see if you can
almost 2 hours of streaming.
It is a country in Asia. It has extremely strict rules. It is considered to be a city, a country, and an island. And this country makes up 64 different islands. So it's a pretty vast country. In this country, you can get fined for chewing gum, unless the gum is prescribed, like nicotine gum or something. Vandalism and littering could lead to you getting whipped with a stick as a punishment. You aren't allowed to spit on the floor, and you're not allowed to not flush your toilet, which kind of makes sense. I don't know why people use the bathroom and then don't flush the toilet. Like, what is wrong with you? Singing songs, bad lyrics, and doing TikTok dances in public are prohibited, and you can get fined for indecency.
Like
If the country you are thinking about is Indonesia,
2K subs.
Indonesia.
2K subs. Yeah. 2K sub. He's from Belgium. I don't know, like 3 months ago. More than 3 months ago.
Stay silent until you hear a place where HSV will finish in the Bundesliga next season. 18, 17, 16. Okay, we won't get relegated already. Okay, let's see. 15. You can take your time, man. 14, 13. Not bad already. 12. Yeah. Okay, fair. So solid mid-table, no relegation battle. I love that. Stay silent and who's the next young superstar in the Bundesliga? Look, the Bundesliga is famous for producing world-class talents, and because there are so many wonder kids, in 2017...
Okay, got 2 of me. Please tell me it works. Please, 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 please.
Alex started learning piano, but the nursery rhymes she's playing are a bit...
I don't care about nursery rhymes.
3 minutes and 30 seconds is a very special amount of time, because while the average movie takes 2 hours and 23 minutes to watch, boring, and the average YouTube video takes about 11 minutes and 42 seconds to watch, kind of boring. 3 minutes and 30 seconds is all it will take you on average to listen to a hit song on the Billboard Hot 100. Yeah, songs. They're a cool new thing I found. All of these charts seem to claim that if you gather enough hit songs, they will always average out to this magic number. So let's figure out if that's actually true. Let's take a popular artist. And find the average length of their 10 biggest songs. And sure enough, you get a number pretty close to 3 minutes and 30 seconds. There's some really short songs and some really long songs out there, but on average, the most famous ones will tend to be about this long. And here's why. For most of the last 2 centuries, recorded music was on physical flat discs that we know as records. You play the record by putting it in a record
I sent
player,
you the one of his video when I was in one of them. He said he'd help me get to Unreal. Bro, wait, let me see how much if my video got 1,000 views. 1, 2, technically 3, 4, 5. So in the past 3 days, 5 of my videos got 1,000 views. Yeah. Like even a video yesterday that I posted, like in the middle of the night or something, it's almost at 1,000. At my damn headphone cable.
Fortnite made a bit of a mistake with the newest zones in Chapter 6. The new island that spawns in the 4th zone can actually appear in later spawn circles. Historically, this wasn't much of an issue because there was rifts below it and there were zip lines where you could get up. However, now there are air sprites below which cause you to glide up to the top. Now, this happened in a tournament match, and some players were smart enough to take advantage of this by either going on top of the island to avoid rotating down below with everyone else, or like Ratchika used the void to stick himself to the bottom and
Right
wait
now.
for the next zone. Now, this was minimally disruptive
Right now?
until the zone pulled back over the exact same spot, meaning one half of the lobby was
Yes, what
playing
do
a
you
normal
think?
game, but above their heads, the other half of the lobby was just flying through the air. Then the third moving zone pulled back through the exact same air sprite, meaning even more players were picked up into the sky. But funnest of all, no one in this game had beaten the Shogun X boss, meaning he was still alive, and the final zone in the smallest circles pulled right through where he was, meaning all of the players who'd been playing up on
he
night
just
all
told me
this time
personally.
were all griefed by the boss. Fortnite made it.
I'm like with. I always go to every stream he has. So you must show a bit of loyalty.
Which would be the safest countries in the world if World War III started today? These are the top 3 safest countries. You won't believe which country comes in at number 1. At number 3, we have Iceland. This tiny island is far away from all the fighting. Iceland doesn't have a military, no enemies, and is protected by nature. Being so isolated, Iceland is far from any danger. At number 2, it's Switzerland. This country hasn't been in a war for over 200 years. Switzerland has strong borders, secret hideouts, and a history of minding its own business. Even if a big world war happened, Switzerland would probably just stay peaceful and carry on like normal. Finally, at number 1, neither of these places can match this ultimate safe haven. This country is so far from all the conflict, it might not even notice if World War III started. This place is surrounded by the ocean, and no one wanting to attack it. It's peaceful and so far away from everything else, it feels like a whole other world. And it's New Zealand. Which would be the safest countries in the world if World War III started today? These are the top 3 safest countries. You won't believe which country comes in at number 1. At number 3, we have Iceland. This tiny island is far away from all the fighting. Iceland.
I want to take you somewhere so no one cares. You're so proud.
Well, you think...
YouTube Shorts for the past 1 hour and 49 minutes and 20 seconds was so boring. I'm gonna crash out if Fortnite does not update.
Fortnite made a bit of a mistake with the newest zones in Chapter 6. The new island that spawns in the 4th zone can actually appear in later storm circles. Historically, this wasn't much of an issue because there was rifts below it and there were zip lines where you could get up. However, now there are air sprites below which cause you to glide up to the top. Now, this happened in a tournament match, and some players were smart enough to take advantage of this by either going on top of the island to avoid rotating down below with everyone else, or like Peshika, who used the Void Oni mask to stick himself to the bottom and wait for the next zone. Now, this was minimally disruptive until the zone pulled back over the exact same spot, meaning one half of the lobby were playing a normal game, but above their heads, the other half of the lobby were just flying through the air. Then the third moving zone...
What? Yeah. Bro, I am so bored. I'm gonna end my stream because this is way too much. I'm gonna play Rocket League.